Hey guys, so I want to share something that I'm really excited about. It's a new addition into Snapchat. Now, what I'm going to be talking about is completely 100% organic filters. And what that means is this is not using any kind of paid marketing within the Snapchat platform. Whenever you do any kind of paid marketing within the Snapchat platform, it gives you a lot of analytics so marketers can make a decision based off, whatever's happening, what's working and what's not. And previously, for organic filters that don't have any kind of ads tied to them, we were not able to access that kind of information. It was just like we would see, how often something was viewed, or played or shared, but that's about it. We didn't get a whole lot of information. Every now I got a notification saying that something was trending, but that's about all I got. So within this past month or so, I noticed something really cool within Snapchat Lens Studio. So the interface has changed a little bit. So whenever you make a filter using Lens Studio and you submit it, the interface has changed a little bit, and it's a dramatic improvement in my personal opinion. So you can see the list of filters that I've made, and then you can click on one if you want to explore it a little bit more in depth. This is one I made today. It's had a couple of views and plays. You can navigate it. It's a lot easier to navigate. This one I made last week. It's got some hits on it. The how long it plays, that can also be a good indication if something is actually of interest. Yes, so all in all, this is really good information. So if you're a lens creator, you know what's working, what's not. But this is what I'm super psyched about. This right here under Insights. So I can see in my lens insights all the lenses, or I can pick one specifically if I want to, but I'm just going to leave it at all lenses right now. And then I can choose last 28 days, last 7 days, or all time. Default is 28, so I'm just going to leave it at 28 for this this review or tutorial, whatever I'm doing. So you can see the audience. Again, this is the last 28 days, all my lenses. You can see where I've had some peaks. This one on May 19th, late May, and then June, okay? So you can see all of my lenses there where there's been some peaks in it. And you can see this is also another nice feature that I didn't realize that existed until recently. If it existed previously, I didn't know about it. If it's new, it's awesome. I can see how many subscribers I have. So it looks like, May 24th, had 231 subscribers. And now I have 228 subscribers. So it looks like I kind of went down, but that's okay. Okay, the demographics. So learn about the age and gender breakdowns of my audience. Majority of them are female or women, and you can see the age groups of 13 to 17. Anywhere between like the 13 and the young 20s is the target range for Snapchat platforms. So you can see the bulk of mine is 13, 17, which also makes sense because my full-time job is I work as a college educator. So 13 to 17 is kind of in my target range. Now, that's not the only range that I target, because I have a little side business, social media marketing business, and my target range for them is something else. And all of my filters are in this account, so you can see the ranges of the 82% majority of women and some men. Top countries, India seems to be popular. Not sure why, but it is what it is. And then the United States, thankfully, is second. You can see some of their interests: beauty, film, and TV. Now, I do have several makeup filters, so that probably has something to do with that. It's fun to see the other things that they have an interest in. Okay, so it's good, good information to have on its own. You can see my total reach for the past 28 days is 12,000. And if you hover over here, it says the total number of users that have played with your lenses. It gives you an explanation on what reach means. So let's go into the engagement. So the engagement is, so I've had over 28,000 plays, again, over the last 28 days, over 35,000 views, over 763 shares, and over 141 favorites. So this is also a new feature within Snapchat. People can actually favorite a filter, which is really nice to see, some are actually people are selecting as a favorite. It's one thing to play a filter And, they may hate it, they may lose interest, they may suck, whatever. But when somebody gives it a favorite, to me, that indicates like, hey, this is pretty good stuff. I like and want to keep it, which is awesome. So what's also nice about this is the fact that I can see the top played lens. And I believe this is over the 28-day metric as well. So Froggy Day, SGC's Shawnee Game Conference Countdown, Under the Sea, Children's Dental, and the Arbor Day. Those are the top. And eventually the QR codes, I believe, will show. I think just maybe won't show. But if you click on it, then you can see the QR codes. Now, I generally don't do a lens preview just because it's an extra step, but I may start doing that because if you look on your Snapchat mobile app, you can see that there's a lot more things that users can select from, or they can see more in the preview than they previously could. So I may actually start doing a lens preview. It's not required, unlike with Spark AR. It is required. Lens Studio, it's not required, so I generally don't do it. But I may change that. Anyways, but you can see the snap code, so you can download it, you can share it. It's an easy way to access it if you want to share it. So you can see the number of lens views, lens plays, how many shares, and the play time is 4 minutes. So this is the total amount of time a lens is used by snap camera users. So that's interesting information on its own. And then let's go back to insights. So engagement. And then, let's go back down here. So the top played lens, and we can also see the top favorite lens. So for whatever reason, again, this is in the 28-day time frame. Whatever reason, this dental one's popular. And it's funny because you don't necessarily realize what's going to be popular until it is for some reason. And even this Google one is an ad for a thing that we're doing on June 8th. That's popular. And when I say ad, it's not a paid ad. It's information. All of it is text blocks popping up. It's just like an informational filter. It's not a paid ad by any means. Let's see. Let's go to the Snap camera. So again, 28 days. I've had over 19 hours of playtime. So you can see it's an increase by 63,000% over the previous 28 days. Now, I'm not sure how long Snapchat has been collecting this data for these organic filters, so I don't know how much merit to put into that, but on its face value, it looks impressive. Again, the total playtime indicates the total amount of time a lens is used by Snap camera users. Looks like most of them are on May 11th, and I'm curious what May 11th was. I don't remember. Some were on other days. I don't recall what May 11th was. But anyways, so you can see the filters, you can see that information, and you can also change this to, let's go ahead and go to all time. So it's the same information. So over all time, and I've been playing with this for a little over a year now. I started really diving into it whenever COVID hit, around March 2020. And the total plays, total views, total shares, total favorites, which is kind of cool. Again, the dental one, the Patriotic Skulls kind of moved up. They were, I think, third place previously. Cheshire Cat, Veteran Weeks. That's interesting, because I didn't think it was that good. And it's kind of curious that is, And Starfire. And you can see the numbers. The numbers are not high, but they are, the fact that someone liked them enough to be a favorite, I think is pretty nice. And then the top played lens. So over, again, all time. This does not surprise me. It's a Dr. Seuss birthday one. I did a little concept of newsjacking and marketing concept of newsjacking whenever I created this. And it's a pretty fun filter. I'm pretty proud of that filter. This one is Love Your Pet Day. It's something they can do with dogs or cats, which generally people like to do. Super Bowl girl fan. It was a simple makeup filter. April Fool's Day. It was pretty simple filter. And then Cat in the Hat. The Dr. Seuss birthday and the Cat in the Hat are both actually pretty much the same filter. They were both made differently or separately. The Dr. Seuss one was actually made a couple of days after the Cat in the Hat one. I did the Dr. Seuss one as a tutorial. So Cat in the Hat has been around a couple days longer, but it has a fraction of the number of plays as a Dr. Seuss's birthday. And again, I attributed that to newsjacking. I just took advantage of the fact that Dr. Seuss's birthday was coming into the news a lot, that particular week, for the controversy, however you feel about it. It was in the news a lot. So I just kind of took upon that and shared it on, and just use those specific words. Let's see. You can also do the past 7 days, same information. Let's see, the top play looks like the Shawnee Game Conference Countdown, and then the Under the Sea, Grow with Google Partner, and so on and so forth. So this dental one, it's funny how that is so popular, but it just goes to show, because it's a really simple filter. I've spent far more time on creating other filters that have not been quite as popular. And again, the favorites, Patriotic Skulls, Under the Sea, SGC Countdown, and Road Trip. So let's see. You can see, like, this is a percentage. My top total favorites has gone down in the past 7 days. And you can see all that really good information. So this has me really excited for what Snapchat can do in regards to creating some engaging content to target your ideal customer. And this is Snapchat filters and Snapchat, ads. If you want to do the paid ads, it can reach across the audience, and they can reach your customers, your target customers, and all stages of their funnel. Everything from awareness to conversion. There's a way that Snapchat can be used, whether it's just to have, something, a warm feeling, or something that's a memory, or something that attributes to them that they can feel, that they can relate to, I guess is what I'm looking at. So this is one of the things, this is one of my favorite ones that I've just created today. It's got a couple of views. So the more you play with this, the more you learn with it. And it's kind of the concept for most things in life. But I'm super excited for what Snapchat can bring for marketing purposes, whether you're just marketing yourself, you're marketing your business, or you're marketing your organization, marketing a purpose, marketing whatever it is that you're marketing. There's a lot of fun things that you can do with Snapchat. So if you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you.